Hello and welcome back to Vintage Story. Today, my plan is to finish building my house. But first, I want to try out my prospecting pick in density search mode because I've never really used that in this series so far. I've only ever used the node search mode. But if I ever want to find iron or other minerals that occur deeper under the surface, I need to get comfortable with a density search mode and understand how it works. Ultra high pendulendite, what is that? Nickel! Okay, that's cool, but not particularly useful at the moment. So if we look at our map, we see that the spot where we had ultra-high pentlandite was marked as bright green because there's so much of it, and then this spot is yellow because it doesn't have a whole lot of anything. It has a decent amount of pentlandite, but not enough to be really noteworthy or worth going for at the moment. Prospecting can be a long and arduous process because you can travel a really long way before you find a spot that's really worth your time digging. What have we here? Poor cinnabar and poor native copper. Okay. Well, as you can see, there's a higher percentage of copper than cinnabar, but they're both considered poor. That's because native copper tends to occur in larger quantities, so the description for poor or decent or high, ultra high is all relative to what the norms for that ore are. So for something like emerald gemstones, those are rare enough that even less than 1% could be considered a very high amount relative to, whoa, ow, yikes, relative to what you normally come across. What is this area? Let's take a sample while I'm down here. High native copper. Oh, and poor magnetite. Magnetite is a kind of iron ore. So I'm tempted to go down there and look for this stuff, because we definitely need more copper. And I would like to get into the Bronze Age, but I already have a bronze pickaxe, so if I could, it only has 96 durability left on it. If I could potentially, that was sketchy. If I could potentially get enough iron to go straight into the Iron Age, I could kind of skip the Bronze Age, if you will. So let me work my way down and see what I can find. Look at all that saltpeter. And why is that rock dancing? Oh, look at that! I see copper already. Perfect. This is weird. Why is this not connected to anything? I hear a drifter, which is trouble, because I don't have bandages, I don't have armor. I did replace my clothes with new clothes because the ones I had were actually damaged and no longer keeping me warm, but I don't have armor and I don't have bandages, so this was an ill-conceived trip to the depths of the earth. Poor quality, just my luck. Well, poor quality is better than no quality, so I guess we're keeping it. Uh-oh. And there's the indication that my stability is dropping because we are so deep underground. How deep are we? I need to turn on my coordinate overlay. So we are at elevation Y60, and you could see when we were above ground that our cog was turning counterclockwise as well, so just the area in general isn't stable, but now it's even less stable now that we're underground. My stability has dropped down to 50%, so I may need to go back to the surface just to recharge and then come back for the rest of this, because I'd rather not enter the Rust world while I'm underground. Or I'd rather not enter the Rust world in any case, but underground would be especially dangerous. There's nowhere to run. And this copper pick is more than half broken, so I may have to go home and cast some new iron picks and then come back for the rest of this. Uh-oh. Well, I have to go down and retrieve that. I hope I don't get jumped by deep drifters. How's my stability doing? 26%. Not good. Okay, that stuff, we're going to leave that. Let me grab the chunk that I lost. And before we go, I would just like to take a peek down here and see if I can spot anything useful. Oh, hello. That there looks like... Is that a corrupt drifter or a tainted drifter? I can't really tell. Ow. Rude. I don't see any obvious ore veins exposed. Let's get the heck out of here. My stability is down to 18%. We're on the brink of entering the Rust world. Uh-oh. I think I'm starting to take damage because of the instability. We are at 12%, and the world is starting to go crazy. So, whoa. Yeah, the world's kind of going crazy now, but at least my cog is winding back up. Whoever was a sound designer for this game was an absolute genius, because those sounds are horrifying. Okay, here's my unfinished house, which means my barn is right there. Okay, well, let's process this haul and cast ourselves some new pickaxes. Before I head back out into the dark, I need to cook myself some food, because I finished off the last of what I had. And I was looking at my calendar, and today is the 9th of November, so this is the last day of November. So, winter is about to arrive. It's cool that I can use a scythe to cut the cattails while they're frozen. I think with a knife you have to break the ice first before you can harvest it. Let me see. Yeah, the knife makes you break the ice first, so that's kind of cool. It's snowing. Okay, I think the hole is... Yep, here we are. Okay, here's the iron. I'm going to leave that for now because I have ambitions that are down in the depths. That looks like a... Is that a tainted or a corrupted drifter? I'm not sure what the difference is, although I think corrupted drifters have horns, like rebar sticking out of their head like horns, so... Oh, that's a pit. Oh yeah, that guy there is a corrupted drifter. The rock landed on his head. Good job, dude. Please don't hurt me, I'm just gonna poke you from afar if I can. Could you not throw rocks at me? That's so rude. What's a... Whoa! Ouch! 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 Bad news. How did you get there? Yeah, that's why I need the dirt. Okay, let's get a look around. That was bad. I almost died. I didn't realize what was happening until he had already hit me twice, I think. Whoo! Okay then. Let's grab our torches and leave a torch trail so we can find our way back. I'm hoping to spot iron on the surface. What is this? Yes! Iron ore! Let's go! Yes, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo! What quality is this? Rich chunk? That's lucky. So there's more than one form of iron ore in this game. There's limonite, which is some kind of a mineral that is predominantly iron, if I understand correctly. And then this here is magnetite. And there's this spooky background sound. There is a lot of iron ore down here. How much do we have? Nearly a stack. So each 4 of these will be the equivalent of 1 iron bloom because each one has 25 units. So that's a bloom. So right now we have about 11 blooms worth, or 11 iron ingots. So that's enough for 11 iron tools. Okay, well there's the end for my bronze pick. So no more iron for me, but I have a stack and a half of rich magnetite. So that's enough for a lot of iron. So we are set, I think. Oh, snap. Oh boy, you can't reach me up here. And consider yourself dead. Yes. Oh, nice. So even though we are soon going to graduate out of the Copper Age, copper is still useful because I don't want to waste iron on such mundane things as nails and strips, for example. And I'm going to need a lot of those for all the chests I need to build, and the doors and all the other things that require nails and strips. So copper will always be useful. And that's something I really appreciate about Vintage Story. They ensured that things don't become obsolete. Although I just looked at my wheel here, we are at 24% stability, so I should probably give up this little excursion and get out of here. Okay, I think this is where I came from. So if I climb up through here... Ah, yes, the way out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 bad news, bad news, bad news. This is... No! How did you not hit me? You guys are incompetent. I got through unscathed. Well, not unscathed. They did throw rocks at me, but hey, I thought I was... For sure I thought I was dead there, because those guys, those are tainted drifters. They do a lot of damage per hit. I think this trip couldn't have gone any better than it did. Not only did we find iron, but we located a pretty good supply of additional copper, if we are brave enough to come back down here, that is. We didn't even mine all the iron. There's a ton of it still down there. We just stopped because I broke my bronze pickaxe. So I suppose we can save this location on our map as a location to come back for iron when we need it. Although I'm not going to do that now because my stability is about to run out. We're at 13%. That's an unlucky number. And I think I'm starting to enter the rust world. You see my vision starting to warble a bit. And I'm taking damage. Okay, the cog is turning right again. Yeah, look at the place. It's almost like we're halfway into a temporal storm. So that's what happens, is if that gets all the way down to 0, not only do you start taking damage, but I think it starts a temporal storm. I think I need to stop cutting it so close because we almost got our temporal stability down to 0%, and I'd rather not find out what that does in this series. It just occurred to me, brown coal I don't think is hot enough for iron bloomeries. So only black coal and charcoal work, and I don't know if I have enough of either of them to process this much iron. So actually entering the Iron Age may be a project for a future episode, so we can definitely get the process started. But today, my focus is to finish the house. Hey, these are finished. Now we need a lot of these. There we go. Now at this point, I think if I can find it, I have plenty of oak and I have plenty of light mud bricks. The only thing really holding me back at this point is the roof. So I'm going to spend some time off camera turning all of these into shingles and starting my pit kilns. So I guess I'll see you when I have all the shingles ready. Oh, I love the little details of the snow. See that? The little snowflakes, or snow squares, I guess. They come into my barn through the opening up there, and then they land on the ground, and then they kind of slowly crawl along the ground, which tells me that there's a light breeze in here pushing them along until they eventually melt and disappear. See that? I love the details in this game. This game does so many things right. I'm absolutely in love with it. Okay, I have so many of these shingles now, I don't even know if they'll fit. Whoa! This just happened overnight! Look at this place! It's completely blanketed in snow. Anyway, distractions aside, let's begin firing our pit kilns so I can get these shingles up and running, ready to use on my roof. Now, peat is faster than firewood when it comes to pit kilns because it burns at a higher temperature. And for the same reason, coal is even faster than peat. But I don't have very much coal, and I'd rather save it for my iron blooms. Only 2 bits of brown coal left. We went through that so fast. We have a couple stacks of charcoal, so that may be enough to get us started with the iron. But we need to get more somehow, or go looking for black coal. Now, I think I want to go chopping down some trees and start another charcoal pit. Oh look, all these trees that I planted have grown up. Cool, I'll have to cut those down first. So I can start a charcoal pit so I can process, assuming this stuff isn't enough. I mean, we'll need to replenish it anyway. But as soon as I get these pit kilns with my shingles going, I can go cut down some trees so we can start our charcoal pit. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pit kilns on the way, full of red shingles. I don't know if that'll be enough to finish the roof because we only have the inner corner done. Not even done, it's not finished. The other side of the roof has much more surface area, so it will require more materials. And I also plan to have a gable on the back, so it's not just going to wrap around, but there will be a gable right here. So I think I need to remove this pop-out. This pop-out wasn't supposed to be there because the pop-out only really works if there's a gable over it, I think. The base level of the shingles would be touching the shingles of the pop-out if I did that. So yeah, I have to revise this portion here, but that's okay. I also decided upon looking at this that it looks a little top-heavy, so I think I'm going to break off these corner bits of the foundation and extend the logs all the way to the ground. It is 3 o'clock, 15:16, so it's 3:15 and it's already getting dark. I guess it's because of the snow. The snow is blocking the sunlight. But anyway, let's see how this looks. So we get that one there. Yeah, I think I'm going to like this better. Okay, how do we like this? On the one hand, it looks less top-heavy, but now the main floor is now one unit with the lower floor, so now it looks too tall relative to the width of the roof. I mean, I guess it works. I don't know. I do think I like this better, though, so I'm going to stick with this for now. That's kind of how the build process works. There's a lot of revisions and a lot of decision-making. Yeah, I think that looks better overall, with the logs framing the foundation. There's something magical about this. This makes me feel so nostalgic. It makes me think of snowfalls close to Christmas. Let's check on our poor plants out here. The soybeans are almost done, but it's getting so cold they're all cold damaged. So this will be the last crop, assuming... oh yeah, this one died. Assuming the cold doesn't kill it. Oh, also, I moved my wine down here so it would last longer, so now it will be fresh for 100 days. You can actually see the count of days going up. I think it fluctuates with the temperature, and I don't even know what to do with it. It doesn't really seem all that useful. Oh, hello! little surface drifter dude is all covered in snow. Let's lock him inside. Our pit kilns are still burning. I don't think this will be enough, so we'll have to make some more red shingles, perhaps off camera. But right now, priorities, I need to make a new spear, or a couple new spears, and a new knife. Let's grab our last piece of brown coal. I just had a thought. I don't have very much flax, but I wonder if I could repair my face mask. If I take this off and grab this, I don't think that does anything. How about this? No? Ah, well, it was worth a shot. My wardrobe is something that sorely needs an update because I am a hunter, but that doesn't mean I have to stay dressed like one. I could find a clothing trader and buy some new garments, but first I need gemstones, and I spent all of them. And I'd wager that this one copper knife will last us until we get iron, so I'm only going to make one. Now we need a couple of spears to keep ourselves alive. Look at our pigs. They're all covered in frost. They don't even care. Isn't this just so homey? We have our little, we have our bubbling pot of food with its lid doing its thing. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, give me another spearhead. And last of all, let's forge, more nails and ships, I guess. There we go. And it looks like our food is done, so let's have a bite. I love this little detail, all the different colored berries in it. Looks delicious. At least as delicious as a cube could be. And how are the pit kilns doing? Some of them have finished. We have these last few stragglers. So let me form up some more shingles, and then while we're waiting for those to fire, we can go on a little trip and get some logs, cut them into firewood, and start a charcoal pit. Could you not? It seems we have a bunch of goobers outside hoping to get a piece of me. Unfortunately for them, I now have spears again, so I'll give them what they want, and they're not going to like the result. Hello. Ouch. I guess that was famous last words on my part, because he struck first blood. I didn't even hit him. I guess these do more damage if I throw them. Get wrecked. Okay, we have 3.5 more stacks of red shingles to fire in our pit kilns, and it looks like the ones that we did have out here already have finished. Oh yeah, we have a ton of these. I'm going to assume that this is probably enough to finish the roof. The neighbor's dogs are giving commentary for some reason. Alright, and with that last bit of red shingles on the way, I think now would be a good time to go look for some trees to chop down so we can start another charcoal pit. Oh, it just occurred to me, because it's winter and it's cold, we need to go looking for saplings. So maybe in the next episode we'll go on a little adventure looking for saplings so we can plant them, because I think... Are any of these dead yet? Okay, they're still establishing. That's good to see. I don't think a fruit tree will produce any fruit unless it has experienced cold during the winter. Otherwise, it'll just grow up and then not produce anything. So if we want to make the most out of this orchard next year, assuming they actually grow big enough to grow fruit at all, I'm not sure how it works, we should go looking for some fruit saplings. Okay, we've dug ourselves a 5x5 pit. I don't want to waste the durability on my copper axes chopping this firewood, so let me grab these stone axes, which are good for nothing else. Alright, good morning everyone. What time is it? 9:21. We slept in a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this winter wonderland. This is truly beautiful. Okay, that's almost filled in. It looks like these are all done. Almost 4 stacks of shingles. So these silly chickens keep getting spooked. So I have a feeling I may be prudent to move this feeder right there, and then cover this space up so they stop seeing me and stop getting spooked so they'll sit on their darn eggs. How are the pigs doing? Pregnant, ready to mate, pregnant. So 2 of our pigs are pregnant, so we should have piglets soon. Oh wow, it is so bright with all the snow. Oh yeah, and here's the yellow apple tree where we took clippings from. So because it has been frozen for a winter, I think that means that next year it will produce fruit. Whoa, 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 that startled me. Did not expect to run into you, mister. I'm toast. I'm toast. Wait, why is it running away now? Well, I guess I'm not toast. The wolf is toast. Come here, Wolfie. Hold still. Gotcha. Ho ho ho. Creature weight good, but it's the middle of winter. This guy's been eating well, it seems. It just occurred to me that while I'm out looking for oak, it might be a good time to bring my... Hello, Sal. Or Boar. It might be a good time to bring my prospecting pick with me so I can take samples wherever I go, just to get an idea of where certain resources can be found later. Okay, ultra high nickel, poor chromite. What's chromite? Chromite, oh, it's chromium. Okay. Alright, into the forest we go. It's perfectly safe. Hey, I think this is the spot where we found the bear in the previous episode. While we're here, samples. Very high nickel again, so this area seems to have a lot of nickel, of all things. Not much of anything else. Come on, I want to find one of those mega-sized oak trees. Maybe I should find a trader and spend the night at his house. Yeah, there's a luxury trader directly ahead of us if we travel far enough, so let's find somewhere to sleep so I can see what I'm doing. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, that scared me. Freaking bear. Well, you can't kill me in the water. Decent weight, huh? Aren't you supposed to be hibernating? There we go. Yes. Didn't even lay hands on me. Or claws on me, I guess. Whew! Okay, let me get my heart rate under control. I see light. That ought to be the trader. Oh, hey, this is perfect. Right here, this is what I'm looking for. Now, it's a little too early to sleep, so I think I'm going to chop this down now. And what is this? Oh, that's a pit of death. Okay, let's chop this down and then spend the night and head home. And hopefully not get jumped by a grizzly bear while I'm chopping, because that would not only be bad, but that would be emotionally traumatizing, so let's hope that doesn't happen. Oh snap! Oh snap, I hear one. Did I literally just call it? Oh! A bear just literally ran up to me. Oh, okay, wow. Don't mind me, sir, just sleeping in your bed. Alright. The bear is over there. It looks like a black bear, so it wasn't a grizzly. Same difference. It scared the crap out of me. Now, to kill this guy, they have a terribly dangerous reach. So I'm going to make what I like to call a bear cage, so I can poke him from inside without him being able to reach me. Oh, bear! Bear! Ursa, Ursa, wherefore art thou, Ursa? Bear? Where did you go? Oh boy, I can't cut this tree down in peace with the idea of a bear lurking nearby. I don't think this axe will have enough durability for this colossal tree, but I have some stone axes as backup, so I think the speed of this axe will be applied, and then the durability of the other axes will be applied when this one breaks. What the? That chewed up all three of my backup axes. I probably have to tower up there and get the ones that are stuck up there. What the? Huh? Anyway, I probably have to tower up there and grab the ones stuck up there so they don't despawn. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing is colossal. Holy smoke. Well, the bear didn't show up, fortunately for us. Okay, so much oak. And with the rest of this, we can finish the charcoal pit. This is the last of the firewood to fill up this charcoal pit. So when this is done, we'll have a ton of charcoal to add to the charcoal that we already have. But we also need fire clay so we can get some fire clay bricks for our bloomeries before I'll ever be able to process all of this iron. Oh, isn't that beautiful? The sun coming up behind our house. I wonder if using the mud bricks for these interior bits would look better than the logs? So let's test that. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I like having a difference in color, but then, I mean, I guess it works. So we have this archway. I'm going to chisel it down a little bit more so it's finer. Yeah, that works. That actually looks really good. Okay, so we have this big opening here to access the study. Now, something I'm curious about is if the dimensions of this room are small enough that we'll be able to actually count this as a room. So let me plug all of the windows. Now we can test if this is small enough to count as a room. So, oh hey, it's fine! Look at that! Okay, well I thought that it would be a little too big, but it turns out that this is actually at least barely within the parameters to count as a room. Now things start to get fun. So for this little study, we're going to place bookshelves there. Now we'll place these across the top like this, and out comes the chisel. There we go. Now isn't this pretty? Let's ornament our other window frames. Look at that. Look at that. Now is that visible from the outside? It is. Darn it. Actually, we can just swap these ones out. Oh wait, no we can't. No we can't, because this spot's gonna... shooby-dooby. How do we fix that? Although I did just remember that there's supposed to be a fireplace here, which means this pop-out may need to share space with it? Or no, maybe this side will be cut out. I kind of forgot. I think I'm gonna make it out of andesite cobblestone, so let me go grab that. Right then, so if I come over here, this whole corner needs to be removed because this is going to be the fireplace. Then this floor right here will be the fireplace. I need to find more of these aged, polished andesite stones because these look so pretty. Oh, my inventory is a disaster. Actually, I have these chests on me now, so I suppose I could plop some trunks down and save space. As I said, this is where I plan to kind of have my my workshop, so I'm going to place these here. There we go. Now I can place all my building materials here that I'm not currently using, so I don't have to run back and forth to the barn over and over again. Okay, let's think about how this is going to work. Does the different colors stand out sufficiently from the shale? It kind of does. The depth helps too, I think. So if I remove all of these, then I think we're going to have some ovens here in the middle, and a column like this. The pop-out is still intact, it just looks a little lopsided now. Does this detract from the look, though? I can still do this and just have it on the outside of the fireplace, of the chimney. Now I want this to be about as tall or taller than the crest of the roof, so let's go a little bit higher. Whoa! That was a nasty fall. But now you can kind of see what I did to the upper level. I'm actually not sold on that. Something about this chimney looks a little janky. I'll have to play with that as time goes on. Let's, before I forget, let's ornament the front, where the front will stick out further than everything else in a decorative fashion. Alright, so take off the front there. There we go. Now the tip of the roof kind of points forward like that. It is 7 o'clock and it's barely dawn. And I'm taking damage because I'm starving to death. Okay, our food is cooking while I'm passively taking damage. But yeah, look at the progress of our house. It's coming along great. Got a few holes I gotta fill in, but before I can do that I need to get more shale. Here we have the upstairs. So I'm gonna close this off. And as I said, the bottom face of all of these shingle blocks will be covered by planks. Okay, this is done. Okay, much better. And there we have it. It's a bit of a squeeze getting up and down the stairs, so we can't walk through that spot, obviously. There we go. Now, aside from this window, this room is done. Here is another little trick. I'm going to remove those and add material, add logs. Not that. No, the logs. Ah, no! It's going up and down, darn it. Or actually, what I could do is remove the stairs and replace the stairs with logs. And then from above, we get fancy with it and fill them in with planks. Except the problem now is that the planks are oriented the wrong way. Yeah, the texture difference is subtle enough that I think it's worth it for concealing this back bit, although I did miss a spot, so... No! There it goes. Nice! And now the stairs, completely hidden. Doesn't this look amazing? I'm so in love with this house. Okay, this is what I was talking about when I said roof ornamentation. See how the tip of the roof kind of juts out a little bit, and it's a little bit taller at the peak. Same deal on this side where we did the same thing. And that's the shell of the house. Everything left is moving in. Oh, and also the windows, which we can't install until we get bronze. And then we also need to go get more shale so I can get the staircase sorted out. But other than that, this is ready to move in. Here's the master bedroom where I will live, a slightly smaller guest bedroom, and then this will eventually be the kitchen, and this will eventually be the study. And then I'm going to have some storage here, maybe storage here. I want to put an antler mount, one there, maybe one there, one above, maybe right here. Since this one is an even-spaced window, I can't center an antler mount, so maybe right above the kitchen window would be the best place for one. Or maybe one right here. So I think we should go on a little excursion to get this stuff. Shale for the staircase. Alright, we didn't grab a whole lot, but we certainly have enough to finish the staircase. What the? So here I am heading my way back from collecting the shale, and then I decided to take a sample here, and what is this? I think I found a cave. Well, let me take my last sample real quick just to get an idea of what's over here. Okay, chromite and cassiterite, but not a whole lot of either. What have we here? I hear trouble. Yep, there's trouble, and I did not bring bandages. Ow! Any ruins to speak of? Oh yes, there is. What is this? Hey! Another one of these chambers! Oh, and we have a copper lantern! Cool! And what's in here? Oh, a tin ingot! Nice! Apparently, I can take these crates, and I've been leaving them because I didn't realize I could take them. Oh snap! Ouch! Rude! So I made it out of there, and we have crates now. And we have the metals we need to craft ourselves bronze. Let's pile our crates here and put the last one with a label on it on top. There we go. Now we have bulk storage. Okay, I like the black color of my, how do I say that? Molybdchalkos? Whatever, how you say that. I like the color of this one better, so I'm going to put it inside, and we're going to keep the copper one on my person for now. I think this is an alloy of lead and copper. Yeah, lead and copper. So this is easy to reproduce. So we'll have to make more of those in the future. And there we have it, folks. Our staircase. Although I need to fill in these gaps real quick, so well, aside from the windows, this house is done and ready to move in. But now that I can make a bronze pickaxe, I can go looking for quartz and finish the windows. I also need to go looking for lead, as lead is the final ingredient for leaded window panes. So let's get ready for a little trip. First of all, I need this ingot to be nuggets. Okay, 100 units of tin bronze with only 2 nuggets of actual tin. So we're going to make this tin go really far before we run out. Alright, well this is warming up. Let's look at our map. I could have sworn I saved the location of lead in a few places. There's meteoritic iron over there. Okay, here's quartz. Quartz is what we need next. But I can't make the windows without lead itself. Aha! Way over there! There we go! Tin bronze. And now, with a full steaming pot of stew, or not stew, porridge, we are ready to embark on our little adventure. Uh-oh. Sounds like wolves. Oh, it saw me. It's coming. But it ain't gonna reach me. Oh wait, no it is. What the heck? This game is bugged. Why can't I pillar up? Whoa! How'd you get over there? Well, somehow I got out of that unscathed, but what kind of glitchy buggery is that? Where does this go? Oh hey, this is what I'm looking for. Lead. Wonderful. Okay, any more that I missed? No ore node nearby. What about here? Okay, so I got all of it. While we're here, I guess whoops, might as well go... Oh. I thought I was... Huh? I fell into a hole. Okay. Are there any more exposed veins of lead here? No, there's fire clay. Hello, deep dude. Missed. Consider yourself dead. Nothing over here. Nothing down here. Oh, here we go. Lead ore, medium quality. Good to see. Let me check over here for any enemies. Alright, good. Hello. Did you think you could take me on? You are completely outmatched, you fool. There is no way you can survive this. Oh, but there's a possibility you might. Jeez! Don't hit me. Ugh. How did a tainted drifter get all the way up here? We're not that deep, are we? Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Yikes. Time to go. Jeez, now I'm outclassed. Whoa. That caught me off guard. Right then, let's head home. Although it may be safer if I travel home in daylight, so let's sleep at the trader's place real quick. Hello, trader dude. Time to sleep. Alright. Oh, geez, I'm freezing. Goodness. My body temperature is 31 degrees. Okay, sleeping in his place was a mistake. Oh no! Seems like our garden has stagnated. It's looked like this for a long time and no progress because of the cold, I'm assuming. So we'll have to uproot everything and take the seeds back. But first, I'm freezing my butt off. Okay. Back to where it's nice and warm. Yeah, if you look at me from third person, I'm freezing. Oh, I unfolded my arms. That must mean I'm starting to feel better. Oh yeah, look at that. If I get real close to the fire, see my body temperature jump right up. Okay, well, there's that. So I guess now we are ready to take all of this lead that we got, and I guess we can move the have our processing station here, because that's where my plan is to eventually have it, is right here. So let me go grab what I need from the barn. Okay, let's get some charcoal, not charcoal, brown coal on there. I think we have 8 molds, so the most I can do with this, there we go, 800 units. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16. So this is 32 panes worth of glass. So I think that's enough to finish the house. I just need to get the quartz and fire it in bloomeries. And here we are. Quartz. I am utterly exposed. I sure hope we don't get jumped by drifters. The cool thing with this quartz is it usually drops quartz chunks, but occasionally it drops clear quartz. And clear quartz is actually the ingredient to lanterns. So both are very valuable. Although if we're short on glass and don't need the clear quartz, you can actually put those in bloomeries as well and also turn them into glass. Alright, now we have a stack plus 1 and 11 pieces of clear quartz. So that should be sufficient. Let's head back and fire our quartz into glass and finish our house. Alright then, 3 bloomeries. Let's fill them up and fire away. Now with those going, I would like to get more mobbly chocolate blah 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 lanterns, however the heck you say it. I want more of these. I want to use this particular alloy of copper to illuminate the place because I love the black color and I love how rustic it looks, as opposed to this very basic copper color. So that is an alloy of copper and lead, both of which we have in great quantities, so let's get that going. Alright, how much lead do I need to get the alloy? So far nothing. Lead ingot, alloy for molybdochalcos. Man, I just can't say that. Oh! It's only slightly made from copper. Okay, I got the ratios backwards. Okay, so it's more of a lead alloy than a copper alloy, honestly. Here we go, 640 units. Now, how much of this do I need to qualify it as an alloy? There we go, 700 units. So that'll be enough for 3.5 lanterns, actually. Yeah, let's not waste any of our materials. Let me take some of this back. There we go, 600 units. And fire it up. So let me sleep, and perhaps tomorrow the bloomeries will be done. Good morning. How is this doing? Still warming up, not melted yet. Let's check on our bloomeries. What's this? We finally have glass. I want to, first of all, take my saw. I want to frame my windows in walnut. grab all of my lead, all of my glass. Here's the big moment. Yes! We finally have windows! There we go, 32 leaded glass panes with walnut frames. And this is about done. But before I mess with that, let's install our windows. Now, doesn't that look amazing? We get more windows here and here. Do I seriously have the exact number? Whoa! No more and no less. Oh, that is such a stroke of luck. So now with our windows framed, everything will now be warm. Although maybe not this area, because this landing is connected to this entry hall, isn't it? Let me check. Oh, hey, no, it actually is. It's fine. That means our house is finished. All we need to do now is move in. I also need to decorate the interior, which will be next episode, part of which will be using these beautiful molly ingots to make lanterns to illuminate the inside. And there you have it, everyone. My beautiful house finished. This has to be my proudest moment thus far in this series. Oh, and the inside is still green. Whoops. Debug, rooms, unhighlight. There it goes. There we go. Look at this house. And here you see the reason why I didn't just use a chisel to carve out stairs is because look at these sharp edges. It's kind of a lighter color. This is the texture you get with stairs in this game, and I preferred this over the chiseled look. So now I can take these and move them up to the bedrooms. Guest room and my room. Well, everyone, that's it for this video. Not only do we have a beautiful house finished, but every room inside it is fully insulated, so I know that I won't freeze this winter. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed watching me finish this beautiful house, be sure to like the video, comment below any suggestions, comment your favorite part, and subscribe so you see when the next video comes out. So until then, I'm going to be moving in off camera because, you know, that's kind of the boring part of these videos is moving inventory around. So I'll see you next time. Have a good one, everyone.